not just a nightclub with great DJ and dancing. We're not just a burlesque show where you might buy a ticket. We have elements of a lounge because it's very comfortable and warm and rich, but we're all the above, so we're kind of an amalgam. You know, the girls are always frustrated because when people say, well, what is it? Is it a strip show? And really, that's apples and oranges. The girls are not strippers. These are world-class dancers. And people really don't know what to expect. Hurricane's 40 Deuce is a very intimate club. The reason for the intimacy is because it creates a certain magic. What creates the magic is the relationship between the girls and the patrons, because they're right up against the bar. They're right there. They're part of the experience. I took the classic notion of burlesque, and my concept for the club was to reinvent it, kind of turn it on its ear a little bit and kind of bring it back into vogue.
There's no other show like 40 Deuce. You can try to duplicate it, it just doesn't work. I mean, Ivan has it down to a science, so it's his passion and it's his vision that he kind of plays out. You're still bringing back somewhat of the traditional 1940s style, and you're trying to put a new twist on it, and that's where everybody's talent comes in. You get on stage and you go down the first 4 steps, and you're like, I'm gonna walk straight to the band, and then sometimes you're like, no, I'm gonna walk this way. But I mean, in classic 40 Deuce style, I actually will come out in clothes, and I will end up in less clothes. I'm the only child. I come from a really young, energetic family. My dad goes between New York and Virginia, and my mom is in New York now. I'm a New Yorker. In the Bronx, you just grow up with so many different, like a little bit of everything, and it's around you all the time. So you just kind of like consume everything, you know, just it becomes part of who you are. I've always been dancing. I've been on tours and I've been traveling. I was trained in Russian ballet. Then I just started doing videos, so went into the pop thing and then started studying Latin ballroom. I'm different on stage than I am off stage. I'm not the quiet one. I could be shy, but not at work. I always have a lot of energy during the show. Adrenaline just keeps me going. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Sometimes you have like a crazy night, the crowd is going crazy, and then you run off adrenaline, and then you start doing things, and people are like, that was a great set, it was an amazing set, and you're kind of like, I don't even remember what I did. Being on stage at 40 Deuce, like the personality, I guess it really depends on the music for most of the dancers, at least for me, because each song brings on a different character or personality. I could do a song that is common, like Fever, and then another dancer will do Fever, and it'll be totally different.
You know, energetic, technical, sexy, fiery. I mean, those are all words that describe Dakota. And the combination of her energy and her kind of ability to just like power through a number and just continually up the ante and wow the audience time and again, and counter that with, you know, these subtle nuances of sensuality makes her one of the best dancers we have.